All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Peak to Middle School. My name is Narwhal. I'm here with Kyle, who's about to sneeze. Do it, sneeze. Oh, he's not sneezing. All right, happy Leap Day, everybody.
Hey, guys.
Today is a big day. I've been waiting for this day for 4 years.
That was stupid. I hate
Get it?
that. Yeah, that was good.
Because it happens every 4 years.
What is the point of this day?
I don't know. It makes the calendar a lot more complicated, don't you think?
Is it the one for crops? Or is that the time thing?
What?
Something about crops, right?
Leap years for crops? I had no
I
idea.
don't know about leap year for crops.
I didn't know there was a purpose of a leap year.
Something is for crops. I think it's when they changed the daylight savings, that was for crops.
Okay.
I don't know how that affects
actually,
crops.
I remember Neil deGrasse Tyson explaining the reason we have a leap year at some point. It's
yeah.
because...
I think it's because then we get too far ahead of it's not exactly 365 days.
Yeah, so they have to add one every once in a while.
Yeah. See, why didn't we just measure the day differently? Well, that would make sense. No.
There's a reason.
No, there's a reason.
But I think there is also a way that we could change the calendar so we don't need this leap year.
Well, yeah, but it's why is February 28 and then 29? It's why couldn't it have been another 30 month? And then it's a 30 or 31. It's shorter anyways. What's the point of that?
I'm not smart enough to tell you the answer to that.
I'm not
I
either.
think there is a reason, but I don't know what it is.
I don't think there's a reason. Someone just fucked with everybody.
Kyle,
John.
today we saw an old lady fall.
I didn't actually see her fall. I just saw her down.
Yeah, Kyle and I went to the gym together, and we went to go get water, and there was this lady on the ground, and she was really struggling to get up.
And it hit legs too hard.
Did you get the vibe that guy there was a guy helping her up, but it seemed like he kind of was the one that made her fall.
Oh,
I got the vibe that he ran into her. Because then
that makes it way funnier.
She got up and we asked him is she okay? And he was he got really weird about it.
Yeah, he's oh, I don't know. She kind of fell and
I think that he truck sticked her.
Oh.
And then he didn't want to take if something happened to her, he didn't want to take the blame for it.
Yeah. I asked her if she was okay twice and she didn't say anything and she shuffled off.
Yeah.
In a hurry.
She did shuffle. If you run into an old person, not with a car, with your body.
Yeah, if I body check an oldie.
Yeah, and they get hurt, is that your fault?
Yes. What do you?
But
if you run into anyone
no, I don't think.
Sometimes you go around a corner too fast.
Who pays for someone's medical bills? If I was to just open a door and it was just a classic oh, my bad, didn't see ya, and we run into each other,
they kick a door open and just nails her in the face.
No, obviously that would be against the rules. But if it's just an accident, who's responsible for accidents in life?
Insurance.
I know, but
the gym. I don't know,
man.
I don't have the answer to these questions. I've never injured an old person, to my knowledge.
Neither have I.
I hope I never do.
There's some old people that I want to punch in the face.
Give me one.
Oh, I don't have one off the top of my head, but
Some
the guys when you see them.
No, yeah, for sure.
There's either old people. I feel like there's no middle ground for old people. I either love them and they're adorable, or I want to punch them in the face.
yeah, for sure.
And they're either really nice or incredibly rude. Where's the middle ground with the old people, man?
Why are there? Yeah, there's just two sides. It's just they think that everything should be a certain way, and if you do something out of the ordinary, then it's fuck you, I'm seeing a manager, I'm filing a complaint. Or it's just,
there's the hippie grandparents.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they love everything you do, and they're I don't understand what a podcast is, but I'm happy for you.
We need more of those old people.
Yeah.
When I'm old, I'm going to be cool, probably.
See, we say that.
No, I'll be
cool.
I don't
know.
I'll be cool.
But you don't like TikTok. That would be the cool grandparent thing to do in your current age. You're already stuck in your ways.
If I was 90, because I wouldn't give a fuck.
No, but that's what I'm saying. You're at the point where you're TikTok is a new thing. I want to adapt. But you're the guy who's oh, fuck the new thing. I don't want that.
Okay, but I think at this point in my life, I'm gonna care about how I'm seen compared to when I'm 80 or 90.
You can't care about that.
Okay,
you gotta
whatever.
be you.
Yeah, all right, bitch. Well, when I turn sorry, that was too much. When I'm 80 or 90, I'm gonna not care about anything at all.
So you think if you were 90 right now, you would have a TikTok?
Yeah. No, I wouldn't. I don't know.
All right.
I hope to think that I would be a good, a cool old person, though.
Yeah. Speaking of old things, my family finally got rid of our home telephone.
Wow. 2020 and John's
Dude.
family still had a home phone. That it would ring like every day and just no one ever answered it.
That phone would ring at least 7 times a day, and we haven't answered it in like 7 years, maybe.
Why didn't it's just costing you money, right?
No, the thing was, I asked my dad why we still had it for so long, and he said we had this certain deal with Comcast where we would actually pay less if we got the bundle as opposed to if we just paid for like cable and internet. We would have to be paying more than cable, internet, and phone.
So he probably just had too many phones because no one used them anymore, and they said, "Please, just we'll pay, you pay us, or we'll pay you to take this phone."
And what I didn't understand, my dad is so stubborn about things, but I'm like, Dad, I get that, okay? I get that it's cheaper if we have the bundle with all 3, but since we don't use the home phone, can we just unplug them so they don't ring?
Thinking. Exactly.
So we technically have it, but it's unplugged. And he goes, no, but then that's not utilizing it. I'm like, we haven't answered it in 7 years.
The only people that call too are just telemarketers.
Yeah, I mean, maybe like once in a blue moon we would get my grandma calling, but that's just because she's old and like forgot like someone's phone number or something.
I got a weird voice. Have you been getting those voicemails asking for your social security number?
No, you said you got one that they said you were gonna get arrested.
Yeah, let me see if I can play it. It was weird. Is
it a robot or was it a person?
No, someone like speaking kind of bad English, and they were saying like, if you do not call back with your social security number and your name, we will have to file a warrant for your arrest.
Due to a criminal activity. So please give us a call back on our direct line number 240-972-3543. I repeat, it's 240-972-3543. And verify your social security number when you call to assist you with this issue. Now, if I don't hear a call from you, we will have to issue an arrest warrant under your name and get you arrested. So give us a call back as soon as you get this message. Thank you.
They don't even know my name. They said under your name, so they don't know my name.
Yeah. That's something I want to talk about.
Names?
If you're going to spam email somebody or you're going to spam message someone or you're trying to promote something on social media or on the YouTube comments or anything on the internet, if you're sending messages, the least you can do is put in the effort to like put my name at the start of your email or something. I get so many fucking like,
hey, check out my beats. Like maybe, hey, John, check out my beats.
Yeah. Like, listen, I'm not going to check out your beats, but I'm a lot more likely to check out your beats if you say, hey, John, fan of the show. Even if you're totally not a fan of the show, right. If you just take 5 seconds to look at what we do and like say, hey, John, cool podcast. Check out my beats. I won't hate you as much.
I wonder what the percentage of people that actually get their beats checked out to like messages sent. I bet it's like a 0.5%.
Dude, it's so small. I don't get why people do that, man, because all it does is build this. Like if you spam on a bunch of famous rappers' posts, like just produce this, check it out.
Yeah, or it's like, who's a better rapper than me? Like flame emojis. No one's clicking on that.
It just looks like spam. Like without even reading it, you just see a comment like that and you know that it's just garbage. And how can that benefit you at all?
It's that and the porn accounts. The porn accounts, every time I go and like LeBron posts something.
You go and look at the porn
accounts?
accounts?
Yeah, every time I'm on the porn accounts. No, every time I'm on like LeBron's page or something, you look at the comments, the top, like the first comment is like, like, oh, look how sexy I am. Click this link in my bio.
Or they're even more vulgar, like, oh, I want to, you want to put this dick in my ass?
Yeah.
Come check out my link.
Yeah, if you click this link, it'll just put your dick in my ass. Like, who's gonna click that link?
At a lot of them, I don't understand these like bot accounts. I don't get the purpose of them.
I don't know. Maybe they're trying to get your information.
Yeah, but how?
I don't know. Link.
No, I know.
Link.
I get like if you go to a link and type in some information, but a lot of these accounts that are like they have 0 followers and they're following like 7,000. They have no posts, but they have no links to anything. And I'm like, is there someone manually doing? I don't think they're manually doing it. It's probably an automated thing, but
or they'll add you to a group chat and it's like, want to see my ass? And then it's like it's you with like 70 people.
I get added to so many sex group chats.
Yeah. Who do they think I am? Sex addict? And why do I want to talk about it in a group chat? I don't want to.
I mean, if you were a sex addict, I'd probably prefer to talk about sex with other sex addicts in a group chat.
There's times that I've wanted to reply to those just to like get a conversation with the other people and be like, yeah, what's up, guys? Like, you got brought into this too.
Be honest.
But I'm afraid because I don't want to like, maybe they'll get my info if I even reply, you know?
Yeah. That's smart. I don't reply to that. But be honest.
Okay, I'll be honest.
Have you ever thought about making an account on Pornhub to leave a comment?
Have I ever thought about it?
Yeah.
No, I haven't really thought about it. I've looked at comments and they're funny.
Dude, the comments on
It's like
Pornhub
one of the best places.
are awesome. And it's such a nice community, too.
It's like, who
Bro.
is just making like accounts and commenting like real things that they believe about this video or like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I was shocked. When I lived in Texas, I lived in like a house with like some other people my age that I had just met. And I was shocked. We were talking about our, porn habits. A lot of people watch it like on laptops or on computers. I never in my life have ever
Really?
searched any porn into a laptop.
That's
just me.
Yeah, I'm a phone guy.
I'm a phone guy. It's way more convenient.
Yeah, yeah. Laptops are kind of scary because there's like,
There's
you
other
can't
shit
get a
going on.
virus on your iPhone.
I don't
So
know if
I've
that's
heard.
true.
I have heard that. I don't know if that's true
I
though.
think
Because
you-
what's gonna stop you from clicking on all of the worst links ever?
I think you can, but I don't think that it's like shows up in the same way as it would on a laptop. Like I don't know I don't know how it works. But my point is, I was shocked to find out that people actually use laptops, but I would assume that the people commenting are probably people on laptops.
It's just like why are you taking the time and like?
But it is like
It's funny.
it's hilarious.
Yeah.
And sometimes like I see these comments sometimes where it's like, yeah, I'm just here because my girlfriend just dumped me, and it has like 400 likes and a bunch of like comments, and people are like, hey, fuck that bitch, man, like you got it, bro, like 2020 is your year, and it's just such a supportive community.
Wow, that's awesome. It's a lot of that and a lot of just like, it's the guys with sunglasses, like those types of people. Like I don't
need
want
you to
to
explain.
look. I don't want to get like political, but it's all the guys that are like pro gun rights. Like it's like the certain look of like a guy with a beard, the super close selfie with sunglasses on.
Oh, you're saying their profile picture?
Yeah, like that's what they look like. It's like those kind of people. I'm not saying that like all gun people are like that, but it's that type of person, and they leave a comment. They're like, yeah, she could take a good dick. Like, it's those people.
Yeah, I mean that's one style of comment. There's also like the guys that comment like, I just caught a dub in Fortnite or something.
That's just weird.
You ever seen those?
I don't look too often, but okay.
I look a lot. I look at the comments a lot.
That's a little weird.
I think but it's just a habit I've developed from YouTube. Like every time I watch a YouTube video,
I go straight to the comments,
I scroll through the comments the whole time I'm watching the video.
so you don't even watch the video. You just listen to it.
No, on your phone you can scroll and the video's still up there, but you scroll
So
through the comments.
you're
So I'm
scrolling to the-
multitasking.
You're really multitasking.
What do you mean?
You're not just watching the porn.
Oh, I was talking about YouTube.
Oh,
I don't do that when I'm watching porn.
all right. Well,
Yeah, no, come on. All right.
you said it, not me.
Strange
New subject.
path we're on here.
Back to leap year. This is the worst birthday to have.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I was thinking about it. Like, are you allowed to?
I know people would make jokes or kind of like, I don't know, we'd talk about it growing up jokingly about if your birthday was on this year, but realistically, what actually happens?
What do you mean?
If you're
when
born on February 29th one year,
I think
legally,
just like on the March 1st, probably you turn.
or is it on the 28th?
Well,
Do
no,
you
it
get to
wouldn't,
decide?
it wouldn't be the 28th. It'd be the March 1st because
Why?
What do you mean?
It's either one day before or one day after.
It would be one day after because on the day before, like March 5th for me, my birthday is March 6th. March 5th, I'm still not. It's not my birthday.
Yeah, but March 7th isn't your birthday
Yeah,
either.
but that means my birthday would have passed. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, so but if you're born on a leap year, you basically just have to skip your birthday every year.
Yeah.
It's like you're
It's
just
like
skipping it.
I think your birthday is basically just March 1st.
Yeah. All right.
That's a bummer though.
Yeah, but then there was the jokes about like, oh, I'm 4 years old, but I'm actually like 27. Or wait, that doesn't.
Nope.
I'm
wrong-
actually
wrong math.
16.
There you go.
But yeah, anyways, happy leap year, guys. Hopefully you're all having a great day and you celebrated with your family. Maybe you went out to a leap year dinner.
Yeah,
Maybe you
that'd be good.
shot off some leap year fireworks. It's a big day.
It is a big day.
It's a worldwide holiday today.
Is it?
No.
Is it a holiday?
I don't know. That we've talked about this before. What constitutes a holiday? My dad doesn't think Valentine's Day is even considered a holiday.
What did your mom say when you said that?
She kind of agreed. She's like, I mean, she's like, it's a day, but
They're a
it's not a
perfect couple
holiday.
Okay. Yeah.
They said that the only holidays to them are Christmas, Thanksgiving, Easter,
Halloween,
Halloween,
4th of July.
4th of July are like the main ones. So they're like New Year's isn't a holiday, and fucking groundhogs. To them, it wasn't. Groundhog's Day.
I mean, that's not a holiday.
What's
like Columbus Day, like President's Day.
The green.
St. Patrick's Day.
St. Patrick's Day.
The green Easter? That's a holiday.
Yeah, they think that's one.
Okay.
Yo, all right, so I read something cool today. Panera Bread has a new deal where you pay $9 a month and you get unlimited coffee and iced coffee.
Wait, $9 a month?
$9 a month, and you can get.
It's probably trash coffee, but like I bet.
But I mean, if
white people everywhere are gonna be using that.
If you're into coffee, that's a super good deal.
Yeah, why would?
And
why?
I don't really like coffee, but I've tried a few of those the Starbucks Frappuccino, the cold things.
I mean, that's not
coffee.
I know.
But I guess my point is, if I was to get coffee, I think I would prefer iced coffee as opposed to warm coffee.
Yeah, because I don't like warm drinks anyways.
Yeah.
Even hot chocolate, I would prefer cold chocolate. That's just
chocolate milk.
Yeah, I prefer chocolate milk.
Yeah. But I don't know. I think that's pretty cool that Panera is doing that. Except the rest of the Panera menu is insanely expensive.
Yeah.
So I think that's just they're baiting you in there.
Yeah, but you get free coffee. It takes out. You just subtract what you would have paid from coffee from what you're ordering at Panera, and it's still expensive. Yeah. But that's fine.
Have you ever been on a cruise?
Yeah.
It's really
random.
Well, do you feel like
Alaska
in your head? Or wait, so on your cruise,
in my head,
did you was it unlimited food and stuff? Like you could just go grab food or ice cream whenever you wanted.
I mean, I was pretty little, so I think I did that anyways.
Okay.
I think I may have. I mean, I'm sure my dad probably paid for some of it because I was just.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
from what I remember, yeah.
A lot of cruises are there's all inclusive. Oh, okay. You had a punch card, so
maybe.
I don't know how it works, but for the ones I've been on two, and the way that it worked was you pay a fee up front, and then that just pays for literally everything. So you can just go and get whatever you want the whole time. In your head, are you someone who feels like it's free? It's like, does it feel like once you paid for it, it's just free? Or do you feel like I still am paying for this, so I should go get as much as I can because I'm going to utilize what I paid for it?
Well, I would think it's free because I'm paying for this experience anyways, but it's just more expensive. But if it's free, if it's all you can eat, I'm going to utilize it anyways.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm going to force myself to get 4 bowls of ice cream every night. I would just do that anyways.
That's how my dad is.
Yeah, I see your dad.
My dad is so frugal that he would, even if he was not hungry at all and didn't want anything, he would beg me to go get 3 bowls of ice cream and 4 slices of pizza at midnight.
Just to steal, just to take from them this is mine because I paid for this.
Yeah, you made me pay for this, so I'm going to take as much as I can.
I'm not going to eat it. I'm just going to toss it out, but it's mine.
Yeah. You ever thought about how much food is in the bottom of a cruise ship or in the back rooms?
I haven't thought about it, but now I'm thinking about it. That's actually crazy.
Dude.
Is that why they make pit stops? Or are they just loading food on maybe?
I don't know.
I mean, obviously there's stuff to go see, but the cruise people are probably just taking in shit.
The main reason for pit stops is gas and
gas. Yeah, dude, I have not thought about cruise ships before.
And obviously to have excursions so people can get off and do things.
They probably just try to get people out of here, clean it a little bit,
dump all the shit.
Dude, I've literally not thought about cruise ships. Yeah, there's bunch of shit.
Think about how much shit is can fit in a cruise ship.
Are they dumping it? They're not dumping it in the ocean. You can't just dump poop in the ocean.
I think the pee goes into the ocean, but I don't think the shit does. I hope the shit doesn't go in the ocean.
Because there's toilet paper and shit.
Yeah,
and shit.
Cruise ships are fascinating when you think about the behind the scenes.
Dude, think about the Titanic when that shit sunk.
the poop on it sunk.
Well, it probably floated, but they're going down. Think about how much poop was just put into the ocean. famous. Like
That's what you're thinking about. Out of all
That's
the
some-
lives lost in that Titanic.
Look, yeah, people died. Right. Look, making it sound worse than I meant it. Yeah, a lot of people died.
Oh, I get it.
But there's a lot of poop. That's something I haven't thought about.
You're right. It's another effect that goes overlooked because
Yeah.
of the people that died.
Wait, so
But think about how much food.
yeah,
Like,
where's like
I
a
don't even know. I think
big room?
I don't think that
Food
they
room?
refuel food at pit stops because a lot of these pit stops are at like countries that maybe don't have the same regulations or like places they can't trust. Like if you're stopping at, I don't know, what's some rando. We stopped at like the Cayman Islands one time. I don't even know what the Cayman Islands are, but like they probably don't trust all the food there. So I
No.
bet they have all the food at the beginning. And I'm just thinking when you first leave the port, just imagine going in and you just open up the. I'm picturing like you know the episode when Squidward eats like a million
Yeah,
Krabby
it's like
Patties?
that.
I just imagine opening this vault
Oh.
and there's just so much food.
I think sneaking around a cruise ship and just actually seeing what happens below would be really cool.
Yeah. I think it'd be cool to work on I mean, I probably never would, but the concept of working on a cruise ship and just having that lifestyle would be really cool to me.
I'm pretty sure I know somebody who was on a. We both know somebody who worked on a cruise ship.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask him about it.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he did.
Yeah. No, I mean, it sounds really cool, but it would be hard to be gone for like, because I think they go for like a couple months at a time and then they get like a month off.
Wait, but their cruise is like a week.
No,
I see
and
what
then
you're
they
saying.
come back and they immediately do another one,
Oh.
I think. I don't
Yeah,
know.
that would be that would kind of suck not being able to leave your workplace.
Yeah.
I mean, you're on a cruise ship, which is pretty cool. But
Are you, both of us aren't really huge fans of the ocean, right? Are you like,
cool with the ocean?
You're
I don't
cool
want
with
to
the
be
ocean?
like in the middle of it by myself, but
yeah.
I'll be on it.
But if you're in the middle of the ocean on a cruise ship, I guess you were young. How old were you?
I was in 4th grade.
Okay.
I think I.
But do you remember
gave
having
zero
any
thought.
fear?
No,
Okay.
I don't think I had any rationalization. Like I had no fear of
anything.
like real things. Like I was probably afraid of like snakes, but I wasn't afraid of like debt. I was really afraid of homeless people. I was. It's like a story in my family. Like I was deathly afraid of homeless
Whoa.
people. Yeah.
And now you talk to homeless people.
Well, they talk to me, and I just go
You
along
engage
with
with
it. Yeah.
So you've faced your fear. That's good.
Yeah. Actually, my cousin, there's some dude like asked to hug her the other day when she was walking home, like a street over from
Did
me.
she hug him?
No.
I mean,
Oh, I
that's
don't know. Maybe
probably
she did.
good. I
Yeah.
don't.
Well, I guess he walked up and said like, "Hey, you smoke weed?" And then she kind of just kept walking. And then she said she got like a block away, and then it felt like he teleported and like he was in front of her again. Like maybe he sprinted around, or maybe there were
Whoa.
or maybe there were two of him. Like there could have been two, like
Come on.
not
Come
two,
on.
twins.
She
said-
there are twin homeless guys
Listen,
plotting against your
I don't
cousin.
know. First of all, I don't know if he was homeless. This is what she told me. Two, she described him as a small, round Mexican man. So there were two of them apparently. Maybe one.
So you're saying this guy was kind of talking to her as she was walking. She sped up.
I guess.
And then all of a sudden, a couple blocks later, this guy just
he's
pops out
coming
in front
around
of her.
towards her. She's like, either he sprinted around the block and like to meet me again, or it's like a different person that looked similar. Because maybe she didn't want to like look at him too much, and she just kind of like glanced up at him. And it was just a different weird dude. I don't know. But then the second guy said, "Hey, do you want to hug me?" And then she kind of, I guess she kept walking. And she got home and told me. And I don't know. I was in this weird mood where like I wanted to fight someone. So like I got my
you got defensive. You got defensive brother mode.
yeah
Damn.
defensive cousin mode.
No, but it's a brother mode, but just for your cousin.
Yeah. So like I went outside and I like walked up and down the street that she said.
Whoa, Kyle went.
Yeah, I was feeling on
stormed out
macho.
there,
I
you're
just
like,
got back from the gym. I was
Where's
like,
this guy at?
I was like, oh, where was he? Oh, he's over there.
Oh, I'll go find him.
Yeah, I'll go find him.
I
didn't see
I'll go
him.
talk to him.
I had no plan as to what I was going to do. I think in my head it was going to be like, "Did you tell my cousin to hug you?" And then he goes, "Yeah, man." And then and then I fight him. But I don't think
I don't think that's how it would have happened at all.
He probably would have been, "No. Do you smoke weed?" And then I would have been like, I don't want your weed, dude." And then I would have walked away probably.
If a random guy came up to you and offered free weed to you, would you take it?
Am I intoxicated? I don't know. I think I'd have to read the situation.
You're 2.5
That's
beers
crazy.
deep.
That's
So you're not drunk. But you're more talkative than usual.
I'd say probably no.
No is the right answer.
Yeah, probably
That's
no.
the smart answer.
Yeah, probably no.
Kyle, I realized I can't watch videos of people singing a cappella. A cappella or
Acapella.
I can't do it, dude. It makes me so uncomfortable. Videos of people singing with no background music. I've never watched more than like 5 seconds of someone singing. Even if they're beautiful singers, I can't do it.
Why?
I don't know.
They're talented, dude.
I know they're talented, and sometimes I'm like, wow, this is beautiful. But the fact that there's no other noise going on and it's just your face
Yeah, it's even more impressive.
filling up the screen and it's just silence around you. It's like that's too much focus on your face and what you're doing that it makes me feel weird.
Yeah, and they really get into it. It does make me a little uncomfortable. When they're like too smiley and just like, I'm not gonna do that. Cut that out.
I'm not cutting it out. But
everyone at work made fun of my singing clip.
Oh, I love that people from work like watch the podcast because now they can just find all your deep dark secrets.
How's my beard looking?
Oh yeah, guys. It has been how long since you last shaved, Kyle? A week?
It's 5 days.
5 days. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see it on camera yet, but by next week it'll probably be at least a little visible.
Gross.
Yeah,
It's a bad look.
He has about 30 hairs that are just sprouting out.
There's more.
All right.
Like realistically, on my chin, probably like 40 to 50. Total, couple hundred.
Yeah,
which isn't saying much.
You made it into 3 figures.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I don't know. I just get really uncomfortable. It's kind of similar to how I can't watch public pranks.
Okay.
I've now learned, and I can't watch videos of like someone like getting home from war. I can't watch people singing.
You cringe, or it makes you sad?
Yeah, that's
getting home from war. You cringe.
Kind of. It's not a sad I can't watch. It's like this. I just picture the other people around in the airport are like watching. They're like, what do I do here? I don't want to be in this video because like this is awkward. I'm going to go walk that way. I just think about all the other people. I don't even focus on what's happening. And I think it's partly the singing thing. I cringe because I think of like, what if if they're in public, there's got to be like some other people like off camera that are just staring at them. Like, what are you doing? You know?
I mean, acapella in public is a little annoying.
But people do it. Like on trains. I mean, we don't have trains here. Dude, people in New York, in the subways.
Are they acapellaing?
I
bet we'll see acapella in Vegas.
Singing just makes me feel weird. But if there's any sort of instrumental going on, it's totally fine because then there's something else in the mix. And do you think that singing a cappella is more skillful than singing over a beat? Does it require more pure talent?
Singing a cappella? Yeah, probably. Well, it's more of a group effort, I think.
No, I just meant, but I don't mean like a group a cappella. I mean like a single person.
A single person a cappella?
Well, what's the word? Yes, I'm talking about videos when like someone on Instagram on their story is just singing.
Oh, that's not a cappella.
What's it
Acapella is
called
like
then?
a group of singing. I don't know. It's just singing with no music.
Wait, you're telling me that one person singing is not a cappella?
No, a cappella is like the group of. Wait.
No.
You know what a cappella is, right? It's like the group of people, and they're all
understand.
Like half of them are like
yes.
boom, 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 boom.
There's people with the low voices and the high voices.
Yeah.
I know what a cappella is. I just thought that was any sort of singing if there's not background music.
No, I don't think so.
So, okay, well that doesn't make me uncomfortable.
American Idol auditions.
Yeah,
that doesn't make you uncomfortable. That does.
Well, if they have a guitar, it's fine. But if it's just singing, it makes me uncomfortable.
But does a cappella groups make you uncomfortable? That doesn't make you uncomfortable? Oh, what?
Because it's like there's multiple noises going on. There's some boops, some bops.
This whole conversation is just completely not what I thought we were talking about.
Yeah, we're talking about something way different.
Yeah.
So I'm talking about solo artists singing alone.
Oh.
Does that make you uncomfortable?
I mean, if they're bad, yeah. Because there's some American Idol auditions that you gotta feel bad for them because they're just bad. And it's like the people are looking at you.
Do they still do that on? I know America's Got Talent used to have a few days at the beginning of the horrible rando auditions. Do they still do that?
Probably. I don't watch that shit. I think it's all a bunch of.
I hate that show has how a lot of these shows I used to love have changed so much.
I think I also just grew up and started realizing how cheesy they kind of are, and it just isn't for me.
And they're so scripted, dude.
Yeah.
Like they're so
Like the golden
staged.
buzzer thing is stupid.
Yeah.
Like, they got this person. They found this blind person who can sing for the golden buzzer.
Yeah. One thing I've noticed that you do a lot
What?
on the show, because we were talking about words we say too much. You hit the table so much.
Do I? I'm a table hitter,
And it's actually kind of like I think for the listeners, it probably actually gets annoying because when I edit, you hear like stuff like that a lot in the mics. I just sit peacefully I always cross my hands right in front of my mic.
I get into it.
No, that's okay. It's just that, when we're doing an audio show, pounding the table doesn't help a whole
Listen,
lot.
guys, if you don't like my pounding, let me know. If you do like my pounding, I will keep going.
Everyone likes your pounding.
I'm sure, so we're fine.
Yeah. No, I'm actually thinking about upgrading the
Pounding?
upgrading the pound. We're gonna go to Pound Town. No, I'm gonna upgrade the mics for the show in a bit, I think.
Oh.
I want to get the mics that every podcaster uses so we can be just like everybody else and not stand out in any way.
All right. But is that much of a difference, though?
It is. To someone who like knows video and audio, to me it makes a big difference. And I think maybe at the beginning you won't notice, but after we do like 20 episodes, if you were to go back and listen to the older ones, you'd be like, wow, that sounds way better. And there's a few things that's cool about it. I'm going to nerd out on you for a second.
Yes.
One, with cheaper mics, when you talk too loud,
Yeah. Oh! That.
it maxes out easier and it like sounds all distorted, when you max out the mic.
Yeah. That didn't sound good.
People who have headphones in are going to hate you.
Sorry.
But yeah, so that doesn't sound as good. But with these better mics, it's easier to balance it so that doesn't happen as much. And I'm going to get these the pole things that they attach to the table like over here. And then we can suck it in. So that way you can pound the table all you want.
Oh, okay.
And it won't matter because the mics won't be sitting on the table.
Oh, that's why.
Well,
I'm just banging shit around.
But yeah, guys. Anyways, in other news, Chaboy has finally got a new job. I haven't talked about my job a whole lot on the podcast the last few months because I haven't had a job for the last like 2 months.
Hey, it's all right.
Now
There's two working men.
Yeah. I mean, I like to talk about our daily lives, but the past few months I haven't talked about work at all because I haven't been working. But that's partly because I know we've said it before, but this podcast is really both of our like biggest passions. Like this is my true goal in life is to grow this brand and to like turn this into something a lot bigger than what it is now.
Facts.
And I do believe we can get there, and we've been really consistent at it. We've been working really hard. So the last few months, I wasn't like super stressed about finding a new job right away because I was like, I just want to grind this for a couple months and put all my effort into the podcast and focus down for a bit. And obviously, I knew like I can't do this forever. I can't just not have a job for like 3 years because then I'm going to run out of money.
It's the Podcorn ads are not gonna.
The Podcorn ads are not going to cut it.
No.
But yeah, the thing is with the show is that we actually do spend like a lot of money on ads. And I think a lot of people who have podcasts, like people message us and ask for advice on starting a podcast a lot on our PIMS account. And I hate to say it, but the only reason our show has grown is because we've spent a substantial amount of money on ads.
But it's not like we're just like buying like viewers. It's more like it feels like more of an investment.
Yeah, and it is. Yeah, I mean it's not we're not buying like fake viewers, and it's not like people aren't following us for no reason. The ads are more of a way for people to hear about the show and hear about something that they would actually enjoy.
Yeah, because the biggest thing for us, I think, is like I think the quality of our show is good. It's for the size of our podcast, it's a lot better than most others. I think. I think the biggest thing is just getting enough people to hear it. And so that's why those ads have been working for us. Is just getting more views and more listens.
Yeah, like if we had a shitty show and we did ads, they wouldn't work at all.
No.
And I think that's a big thing with any sort of creative endeavor is if the product isn't good, it doesn't matter how much people hear about it. They're not going to care. And I've been telling my parents, like they've always believed in me and this goal that we have. And I've told them I really do believe it's just a matter of time, and I don't know how many years it's going to be, but I'm like, I think that what we have, objectively looking at it, I do think it's something that there is an audience for. I think this is something people want, but it's just a matter of getting those people who want it to actually know that it exists in the first place.
So if you know someone who wants this, give it to them.
Give it to them.
Give it to them.
Give it to them right now.
Give us to them now.
Fast.
Yeah.
Give it to them fast.
Pound.
And hard and juicy.
How do you give a podcast juicy to someone?
Oh.
We're talking about podcasts, right?
Oh.
Right?
Sorry. Yeah.
So John was thinking about porn comments.
Guys, but yeah, anyways, I have a new job. I'm not going to say exactly what it is yet until everything gets finalized, but at some point I'll explain the new gig, and yeah, it'll be pretty cool. But now I'm just excited because now that I have a consistent job again, but I can still work from home, it gives us a lot more freedom with the show because now I'm actually making money, so we can make cooler ads. Maybe we can mix it up, do some Google ads.
Google ads. Is that a thing?
Like for YouTube. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. We did one YouTube
that
ad
do?
a long time ago, and it worked pretty well. So I don't know. Not
We're
that
out there.
I don't know if you guys care about the behind the scenes stuff, but that's the update with that. Guys, before we started recording the show, Kyle said to me, John, I hope you die someday.
And I meant it in the nicest way possible. Like, John, I'm not saying you need to die right now. I'm just saying I hope at some point in your life there comes a time where you die. Because I don't want you to live your life seeing everyone die around you and then you're just sad old man that just can't die. I want you to die at some point. When the time is right, you should die, okay?
But you do realize that doesn't sound, you could have said that in a different way. Because when it
I said
could
it
be
how I meant
interpreted as, I hope you die. I don't want you here. I want you dead right now.
But I didn't say that. I just said I hope you die. Look,
Yeah.
there's,
Life is all about interpretation and perspective. And so, I agree. I hope I die. I hope you die.
Thank you.
And I'm not going to say someday. I'm just going to say I hope you die. So
Okay.
you're going to have to interpret that.
I interpreted it in the right way, so thank you. But on a serious note, if you guys are thinking about dying or if you want somebody to die, I said that wrong. On a serious note, if something is wrong with your mental health and you can acknowledge that, go get some help.
Get help.
Get
Yes.
help. Get help.
I've been thinking about going to therapy.
Really?
I mean, I haven't acted on it. I've thought about it.
Okay. What makes you think about it? You have some things you'd like to discuss with
I don't know.
because I'm somebody who I've gone to multiple counselors. I've been through therapy.
Are you actively going right now?
I'm not right now, but it's been very beneficial for my life.
Yeah.
In multiple times in my life.
I'm down to go. I just don't want to go to a person that I wouldn't feel like I'd have a long-term relationship with. Like, I want to go to someone where I go like once a week for my entire life. I just, not that I would need it. I just feel like that would be a more beneficial relationship than going, for me personally, for going to someone for like a month and then like I don't really feel like I connect with them and then I walk away, because then it's like I told this rando person my life story and now it's going away.
Yeah.
They just have that life story. Who knows what they're going to, obviously there's
they're not
confidentiality,
gonna do that.
but what if this rando person knows like, my true love? They know that I like hate horses. I don't hate horses.
I hate horses.
They know all this stuff about me, and then they tell their wife in bed, like,
gonna
yeah,
do
this
that.
client that left didn't like horses. Not that fact really matters, but the fact that it's out there
You're afraid to get your life out there to somebody.
to someone who I'm not going to talk to anymore.
Okay.
But if it's this person that I'm going to see once a week and I'm like, you are the coolest person, I don't want to talk to you outside of therapy, but I just want to see you once a week for an hour for my whole life, I think that would be really cool.
You're going to have to live in the same place your whole life.
FaceTime?
Yeah,
FaceTime my
that's
counselor?
the thing. There's online consultations you can do. I recommend it, but I would say it's hard to expect going into it that this person is going to just be there for the rest of your life.
That's
Because
the thing.
I mean,
because they might die. Like you said, everyone dies.
They might die. They might move away. That happened to me one time.
You moved or your therapist moved?
Actually, both times. I moved once and my therapist moved.
Yeah.
But then I was kind of like ready to. I was actually gonna say like I'm done.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna take a break, and then she's like, well, I'm actually going. So
yeah. Anyways, guys, the cameras just died, and I don't really know what we were talking about, and a lot. What?
I was yawning.
Oh, okay. We're just gonna change the subject because I don't know what was going on. We are really hungry, so we're gonna hop into the segments so we can crank out this episode. We are getting ahead right now because when you guys are watching this, it's obviously not Leap Day. It's gonna be way ahead of Leap Day, but that's because we're gonna be in Vegas, either winning a lot of money or losing a lot of money.
Hopefully winning. The gambling shirt will be on.
Yeah. Give your bold prediction of the Vegas trip right now.
What?
Like overall rating of the trip, how fun it's going to be,
10.
if we're going to win money.
10, I win money. You win a little less money than me.
So you think it's going to be the same as it's always been?
Yeah.
I think there's going to be some different
I mean, realistically, I think we'll both lose money.
Why?
But we'll have fun losing it.
Why?
Because I'm bound to lose money, knock on wood.
No, not if you
I've
wear
won
your
every
special
time I've
shirt.
ever gambled.
Yes, because you wear your special shirt.
Yeah, I'll wear it.
So don't say you're going to lose. Go in confident.
Yeah. I will win money.
Okay. Now, what's your prediction for the basketball tournament? Is it going to be fun? Am I going to get to see UW play? Or are they already going to be eliminated by the time that I get there?
I will watch them play one game. They will lose, and then you and I will watch like Oregon and like Colorado
now,
a bunch of times.
Guys, everybody listening, this is big right here. We are going to be at the Pac-12 basketball tournament, and we're going to be in the range where we could be on TV, correct?
I believe so.
Okay, so
I think we'll be near one of the hoops.
we will keep you guys updated on our Instagram story at Pim's Podcast, so go follow us on Instagram. And we're going to try and wear something ridiculous. At least I am.
Okay.
I'm going to try and wear something ridiculous
We
so
didn't
that I
discuss
can
this.
get put on TV. And I want you guys to at least one of you. Every episode, there's like a few hundred downloads. So there's got to be
one person.
one fucking person. Just go watch the Pac-12 basketball tournament. Wait, when they see this episode, when is it going to be?
So the last one was my dad's birthday.
So
Yeah,
I'm
it'll
2
be-
episodes ahead already.
Wait, what?
I have Mondays
This will be
and
the
Thursdays.
9th.
Okay.
So this week, Wednesday through Saturday, this week.
Yes. So that's going to be the 11th.
Well, John
Through
will be
the
there
14th.
the weekend.
Yeah, I'll be there the 13th and the 14th. So, guys, one single person watch the game. I'm going to do everything in my power to get on TV. And if I'm on
Go
TV,
streak.
I'm doing it for you guys.
Okay.
So
I'm probably not going to try to get on
So
TV. I'm just gonna
maybe
watch
I'll
the game.
streak and get arrested, but I'm doing it for Peak to Middle School Podcast. Okay?
All right. Okay.
I just need people
Yeah,
to
you
know
could
that.
like have like a watch Peak to Middle School podcast on your shirt.
Oh.
I mean, but if you streak, they don't really.
They're not going to
They
see
don't
that.
show you,
And
yeah.
they don't like to give you attention if you do something
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
I think. Oh, what I'll do? I'll
See,
wear.
you got to be like Boob Girl at the World Series. I wish you had boobs, dude. You could flash the camera and then like you get interviewed after that, and then
and
you
it goes
talk about
viral
pimps.
on Twitter.
Yeah, but you don't have boobs, so you can't do it.
Maybe I draw. Okay.
Oh, flash your balls.
okay.
Pull your pants down.
Show my ball cleavage.
Yeah. Ball cleavage.
What I'll do is I'll wear something really weird on top to get on TV, and then as soon as I'm like on the Megatron or whatever, or I'll have. Because how am I gonna know if I'm on live TV?
You're not. Probably
Oh.
not. Also, but what if you had like
No,
a
because then I have something underneath, like I wrote on my chest, and then I flash it up.
Okay.
You know, I don't know. I'm just
All
spitballing here.
right. All right.
So, yeah, guys, we're gonna be stars on TV. Anyways, moving on to our segments here. Kyle, who's your A
Yes.
this week?
There is a man from Ohio who is having a beer-only diet, and he lost 44 pounds in 46 days. He's not eating food; he's just drinking beer.
46 days?
Yeah, I'm assuming he's white too.
He hasn't eaten
No, he hasn't eaten food
in 46 days.
from what I'm reading.
I don't think that's possible.
Okay,
How?
an Ohio man said he is giving up solid food for Lent and switching to a beer-only diet. I feel like for Lent, you can't just like
You can't just
get drunk every day. You
Yeah,
know?
that's
If you're gonna like try and follow Lent, that whole thing, it's like giving up something that's probably bad for you.
for
Beer.
something that is. He's given up. Maybe the food he was eating was bad for him,
Yeah, that's true.
but drinking only beer can't be better.
Can't be
for
better.
you.
No. Del Hall, who made headlines. Okay. He lost 44 pounds. This was in 2019. He lost 44 pounds in 46 days.
Can you clarify that he ate nothing during those 46 days?
The hardest part is the first few days. He said he is hoping to set an all-time world record. That is kind of all the information we have here.
That's all it says. All right.
Apparently, he only is drinking beer, which it's
Dude,
like the potato diet. It's like the pizza diet.
Yeah, but beer is just carbs and alcohol. How?
Carbs. He's got energy. Kinda. Is that what carbs are? Energy?
I don't know, but there's like no vitamins. There's no protein. There's nothing but alcohol and carbs and water. I don't know.
He probably gets drunk so quick.
Yeah, dude. He's probably so
empty stomach.
dehydrated. How do you hydrate?
I mean, maybe he
Because the
slips
more
some water.
drunk you get.
Maybe like his meal is a beer. Like he drinks water in between.
Oh,
It's like 3 beers a day, like breakfast, lunch, dinner, maybe.
yeah.
Maybe like a shot of beer for
Well,
a
he
snack.
said he's giving up solid food. Maybe he like blends up some veggie drinks
With
to
beer.
get his vitamins.
Yeah, could be. I mean, he's setting a world
Damn.
record, whatever that means.
What's the current world record?
I don't know.
Oh.
It just says he's setting a world record. That's kind of all. Look, I wasn't given much information in this article.
All right.
It just was intriguing to me.
That's awesome. And that's kind of funny because my F this week is a woman from Ohio.
Oh.
So we'll get back to that in a
The
second.
Ohioans.
Yes.
Ohioans. Okay, what's your A?
My A this week is TikTok. And I just chose
Okay.
TikTok because I've noticed like maybe a year ago this time and definitely 2 years ago this time, TikTok was not respected. It was extremely cringy. It was horrible.
Dude, it was a lot of like
Duets.
or like you like react to the person next to you.
Yeah,
and it
that's
was,
a
like,
duet.
Okay, super cringy.
Yeah, and I've noticed that it's definitely changing a lot, and I think it's changing for the better. It's now becoming an app where if I get on it to post something, like I don't go on it just for fun, but I'll go on to post on Pims and on my personal to try and
Have you been posting on your personal?
trying to go viral.
How many have you posted? I haven't even seen these.
Like 7 or 8.
What? Let's watch
Yeah.
them right now.
Well, no, they're just clips from my old videos. Like, yeah, so I'm not like dancing in front of the camera.
That's
or,
what I was
like,
hoping for. Was just John like, hey,
doing the whoa. No, but I have thought one thing that could go viral is I'm really good at spinning a basketball on my finger and doing like different tricks with it. So I might try and do something or like how to spin a basketball on your finger, and I do like because there's like
Easy
all these
steps.
different steps.
Step 1, have a finger.
Step 2,
put it up.
no, you got to curve it a little bit.
Oh,
That's
see,
how
I've been doing this
No, you got to curve it and you got to spin the basketball on your nail
on the nail.
because then it spins easier and it doesn't hurt your finger because it's on the nail.
I think the worst part about having no hands would be not being able to spin a basketball.
That's a dumb.
Spin it on the nub.
That's a dumb statement. You think the worst part about not having hands,
Top 10.
not the fact that maybe you can't pick things up, you can't shake
Oh,
someone's
yeah.
hand, you can't jerk off.
Oh, that might be the worst.
All
right.
Anyways, so I've just noticed that TikTok has become a lot more. There's a lot of wholesome content on it now, and obviously, a lot of TikToks that go viral also get posted on Twitter. So I'm sure you see some TikToks on Twitter.
Yeah.
But there's just a lot of like cooler things now. There's people doing kind of like it feels a lot more like what Vine was. Obviously it's different because it can be up to a minute long videos, so it's not like Vine, but it just is really cool. I'll see people doing these weird talents or people who are like can contort their body, or I saw this one that I just retweeted yesterday on Twitter. It was this guy who is a dad, and he just posts content about like him and his kids and just his daily life. And it's a guy who clearly doesn't understand like the trends of social media, and he's not trying to grow a brand or go viral. He's just this really wholesome dad. And he was like, he was just talking.
My son.
Yeah. He was just like, yeah, I'm cooking breakfast for my kids before they wake up and all this stuff. And it went viral because it was just so wholesome.
Interesting.
TikTok is turning into a community. Obviously, there's still like the 15-year-old girls that dance and have millions of followers.
Yeah, and the girls at the All-Star weekend.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Listen, there's still some weird things on it that are the majority of the app, but the more obscure parts are becoming cooler, and the weird duets and things with the emo people.
Yeah.
And like the weird like chains and like dog collars, that stuff is going away.
Yeah. Or like the videos of like people like fighting the camera, you know?
Yeah.
It's like I'm taking one in the parking lot. Like that song.
Yeah.
And they're like punching the camera.
It's
like,
gone.
Yeah. It's like
Which
if you
is
hit a
good.
woman, this is what's happening to you. And it's like a guy in like a camo outfit. And he's like.
Yeah, dude. I don't know how that stuff was popular.
Who did that? And they're like, that's good. I'm going to post this. That's
I
good.
don't think they care if it's good. I don't think that's the thought process.
Yeah, but someone was the first person to do that. And they thought, this is good.
No, I don't think they thought it was good.
I think there's people that think it's actually good.
I don't know, man. Yeah.
If you're wearing
it's
camo,
weird.
you don't have a lot of brain cells. This is coming from someone
You
who
wore
wore
camo like 2 episodes ago.
I don't have a lot of brain cells.
But last thing I want to say, I think it's dumb that people that are already mega superstars are hopping on TikTok.
It's not fair.
Yeah, because it's like Kevin Hart and The Rock and Will Smith all hopped on TikTok, and I'm like, guys,
Leave some room for the rest
yeah,
of us.
you don't need another platform with 50 million followers. You already have that on Instagram and Twitter.
And just real life.
Yeah, just leave it.
I have nothing.
Let us get the phone. All right,
Anyways.
Kyle, what's your F?
Mine's also related to beer. It is Corona beer because there was some stupid survey that Americans took that 38% refused to drink Corona beer because of the coronavirus. I don't know if that's like the survey. I don't know how accurate it is because I wasn't given the survey. I don't know how many people were surveyed.
That's the thing.
Maybe they surveyed a bunch of idiots, like
Yeah.
people like punching cameras, like those people.
Or maybe they're trolling.
Or yeah, it's people like, oh, I'm not gonna drink Corona. But either way, the fact that like anyone maybe thinks like, oh, Corona beer. But anyways, the F is for Corona because that sucks. I feel like
Yeah.
their sales are kind of going down.
Yeah, I actually would be so curious to see when coronavirus is all said and done, if it doesn't wipe out the entire human race, when it's done, if you could like look at a chart of their sales, if you see a dip during the coronavirus.
I feel like it either went up or went down because people are like, oh, coronavirus, or people are like, no,
yeah.
because of the coronavirus. That's just a bummer for them. They're probably like the CEO. I just picture him going about his day and he goes, why is this called coronavirus?
Yeah.
Like, I have this brand and you name it after my brand.
Yeah, I'd be pissed.
Yeah.
I actually saw a couple weeks ago, it's not technically called the coronavirus anymore.
Oh, yeah.
They legally changed the name. I mean, people still call it the coronavirus, but it's technically not.
Yeah, it's something with a number.
It's like HG4 plus something.
Yeah, it's not that.
I don't know. No,
I think it's like
I think there's a 4.
CD19.
There's a
I
4.
think it's a 19. I'm going to look it up because I think my mom texted it and I was like, what's that? Oh, COVID-19.
Oh, I was wrong. Yeah. So shout out to the coronavirus. It is slowly creeping towards our town. So let's hope that it doesn't infect all of us. Like, we joke about it.
It's getting real.
It's actually getting potentially dangerous for us here.
Yeah, it's getting, It's within like 30 minutes of us.
It's always funny until, like, not funny, but with these natural disasters, like, I'll talk about them and it doesn't ever even, I don't even bat an eye at them if I don't have to personally deal with them, which maybe that's bad.
I think it's maybe a bad way to live.
But now that it's here, I'm kind of like, oh shit, I better wash my hands.
Yeah, it's actually in my city. It is probably 10 minutes from where I live. Somebody had
Wow.
it. So
All right.
wash your hands, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. My F this week is a 36-year-old woman in Ohio who was arrested for calling 911 repeatedly when her parents shut off her phone service.
Her parents still pay her phone, and she's how old?
36.
I hope I don't get to that point. Mom and Dad, if I'm at that point, please just kick me to the curb.
And the thing is that this lady is a realtor. So
You'd think she'd have some money.
why? Yeah, I don't. Maybe she sucks. Maybe she's a
the
really bad
worst
realtor. But why would you still be on your parents' phone plan?
Maybe it's a good deal. It's like the bundle your dad said.
Yeah. I mean, my parents technically pay my phone plan, but then I just Venmo them for it.
Oh.
So like I could see doing that for a while, but I hope by the time I'm 36, I better get my own phone plan.
I mean, yeah.
Um,
That's one of my goals, I'd say.
by the time you're 36, have your own phone.
I'll pay for my own phone. By the time I'm 36, I will be paying for my own phone.
I mean, I pay for my own phone. It's just that my parents pay for it first,
Okay.
you know. But so the thing is that she called them and like she demanded that people come to her house because she they said she became belligerent and started yelling that she needed somebody to come because the fact that her not having a phone, she truly believed was like causing danger to her life or something, and that they needed someone to come to her house, and they told her they're not going to do that and that she needs to like stop calling. And she kept calling back, and so eventually they went there and they arrested her. It's and because it's for like disrupting public services or something, which they said is a 4th degree felony, which I don't know what a 4th degree felony means.
I think that's not as bad.
Like a 1st degree felony is like a felony.
Because like 1st degree murder is like the worst. 2nd
Yeah.
degree is not as bad. Yeah.
So 4th degree felony for this lady.
Still a felony.
But yeah, I don't have much else to say. She's just an idiot, and she's 36 years old, so grow up.
She probably got literally. She's grown up. But she can't.
She's already grown up.
Yeah.
But yeah, moving on to our last segment here before we wrap.
I
This
do slam the
shit
table.
up.
I just slammed it
You
again.
do it a lot. Just hold your hands here peacefully. All right, that works. Guys, you should check out our YouTube version of the show. It's a lot of fun. I feel like we don't really promote it enough, but every single episode has a full video version on YouTube. My favorite podcasts in the world, I always watch the video version. I think what makes a podcast really stand out from a pretty good podcast to a spectacular one is having a video show, because it turns it into a whole experience.
Yeah.
You know?
You can watch us discuss these things. You can watch me hit the table. You could see me when I was acting out that TikTok punching guy.
Yeah. I mean, it adds a whole new layer to the show, and I really do. I spend so much time editing the videos that I want more people to check out the videos because they're definitely worth it. So, moving on to movie time. Last night I watched this movie called While We're Young on Netflix with my parents, and it has Adam Driver and Ben Stiller and the girl from Mamma Mia, potentially.
Blonde one?
Blonde. I don't know her name.
No, I got it. I hit the table again. Damn it. Shit. She's from Mean Girls. Amanda Seyfried.
I'm looking it up.
Amanda
Let's see.
Seyfried. Amanda Seyfried.
Naomi Watts and Amanda Seyfried.
Yeah, her.
Nice. Yeah. Oh, dude, that's Naomi Watts. I never knew who Naomi Watts was.
Let me see.
Well, it's kind of far, but recognize her?
No.
She's been in some stuff. But anyways, guys, I don't know. I liked it. I really liked it. But after I finished watching it, I sat back and I was like, I don't know how I feel about Ben Stiller. It's not that I dislike him. I just don't really have a read on his vibe.
Is it like a serious movie? Because I can't picture Ben Stiller in a serious movie.
That's the thing. I feel like Ben Stiller is the Hallmark. You know Hallmark movies that
No.
moms like? You don't know what Hallmark movies are?
No, I don't know. I've heard that term, but I don't know what that is.
It's this channel that has these really shitty, and all of them are like love stories that like a bunch of moms watch it before they go to bed.
Okay.
Your mom never watches Hallmark movies? Oh, dude, you are lucky, dude. They are literally, it's the worst cult in the world. Moms that watch Hallmark movies, people listening, I bet like 60% of people listening know what I'm talking about. But anyways, they're these horribly shitty movies with the most predictable plots. It's always like a love story. Some girl moves away. He's in love with her. He goes and finds her, and then they end up getting married.
I mean, like romance movies, like The Notebook. Is that a Hallmark movie?
No. Hallmark is literally like a channel.
Okay.
So it's like, kind of like that, but like way lower budget and
They're
just
just
way
worse.
shittier.
Okay.
Horrible acting.
Ugly people.
No, they're kind of, I don't know. Yeah.
All right.
But you get what I'm going for. Anyways, I feel like Ben Stiller is the Hallmark actor of like mainstream movies. Of Hollywood movies, he's like the Hallmark guy. And I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. I just mean that like I can never picture him saying something that a normal person would say in a real conversation. I just feel like it's really like over the top kind of.
Ben Stiller?
Yeah. You know, like
Okay.
like Night at the Museum, it's so like over the top.
I mean, that's
and, like,
not a great movie.
woo.
Like Dodgeball. So good.
Yeah, but it's like just the stuff he says. I'm like, people wouldn't say that. I don't know.
But that's his character. He's White Goodman. No one is like White Goodman.
I know. And I mean, he's great in some things, but I don't know how to feel about him in like this movie. But anyways, guys, I think it was really good. And if you're into like videos and filmmaking, it's actually really interesting because it's about like a documentary filmmaker. And Adam Driver, has the best face to play an absolute douche.
Really?
Dude, he's such like an asshole, and it's like perfect. Do you think he has a good face to be an asshole? Like, I feel like he would give kids swirlies.
Adam Driver?
Yeah. You don't think?
I don't see it.
Really?
No. I feel like
Maybe if you watch this movie, you'll see that side.
maybe when I think of Adam Driver, I think of, have you seen Black Klansman?
No.
That's a great movie. I'll promote that. Great
Okay.
movie. Yeah, he's in it. And his character, I don't remember. That was the worst.
God. That was
Um,
awesome.
Wow. Yeah, whatever the character that he plays, he's got he wears flannels. I picture that.
Like a guy that lives in the woods, kind of. Like chops wood. I feel like he'd be good at chopping
Yeah,
wood.
chopping wood, and he wears a flannel. That's what I think of
Yeah.
Adam Driver. Like, wears a trucker hat.
Drinks really cheap beer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But he's not
All
a
right.
racist in that movie.
Good job. Good
Yeah.
job, Adam. But anyways, guys, check out this movie. It's called While We're Young. It's actually really good. I don't hear anybody talking about it, and I think it's really underrated. So check it out. With all that being said,
I have a movie to promote. We Have a Friend.
oh, yes.
We have a friend who's been on the podcast named Luke. If you guys are like a big fan and you've watched a lot of our episodes, then you know he was on our podcast one time. Our friend Luke Meisner.
He lives in Texas, so
Lives
we
in
don't get to
Texas.
see him a lot. But
He was in a movie a couple years ago called The Bob Zula, and that is now going to be on Amazon Prime. So go check that out. I believe it's free too.
yeah, if you have Amazon Prime, it'll be available. I don't know. I don't think he knows like a date yet, so it could be a few months from now. But it is confirmed at some point you can watch our friend Luke act.
Just be on the lookity look. I haven't seen it yet because no one ever sent me a link. I've asked so many times for the link, and no one has sent me the link. You haven't sent it to me.
We could watch it tonight.
But Luke says it can be different though.
I mean, they might change the edit a little
I want to
bit.
see the official Bob Zula.
Well, I have the one that like the one that they first sent out to people.
Yeah, but Luke said I think it's better now.
He doesn't know if they've changed anything. He said they might have changed it.
Well, I'm gonna click on it on Amazon, as you all should.
Yeah. So, anyways, guys, thank you all so much for listening. There's new episodes every single Monday and Thursday. We have a Patreon at patreon.com/PimsPodcast where you can pledge a tiny little bit of money, help us out, but in return, you get a bunch of extra content. So, yeah, be sure to check it out if you want more stuff. Kyle, where can they follow you?
Instagram at Kyle Stafford 36. Follow the podcast at Pims Podcast. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. I say it every day.
You can follow me at Hey Narwhal on Instagram and Twitter and TikTok. Thank you all so much, everyone who's been showing support and putting us on your Instagram story. It helps out a lot. It would mean the world to us.
Big finger guns to
Leave
you.
a review on the Apple Podcast app. It takes 15 seconds. So search Peak to Middle School, go to the bottom, rate us 5 stars, and write a review. And with all that being said, we will see you guys next time. Goodbye. Bye.